Hi, Kevin Clay here with a little tip today, not only to help you with your social media marketing, but, well, just life in general. Anytime you find yourself having to speak in front of a camera or in front of a crowd. I've been dealing with a lot of people lately, shooting videos for everybody from doctors to people working at fitness stores, and one of the things I run into, no matter where these people are in the social strata, is a lot of people have a fear of talking on camera. So I'm going to give you 3 things today that will help you overcome that and to look comfortable on camera. I'm comfortable, can you tell? Body language, it's all about it. Now, first thing is get used to it. I know people say, well, I can't talk to a camera, that machine, that thing. I've had 2 people in the last week say that to me, when that camera's staring you in the face. But hey, you're talking to one of these things all the time, don't you? Don't have any problem with that. And I see people driving down the road and they're just making all kinds of facial expressions and they are oh so comfortable that, well, they're just weaving all over. Well, it's because you're used to it. Now, the same thing with a camera. If you have just any little video camera or use the camera in your phone, set it up and make a video. About what? Well, something fun. Make a video talking about, say, the best day you ever had in your life, or what your idea of a perfect vacation would be. You know, get some positive connections going with that camera. And then watch back, and if you see something crazy, like you're picking your nose in the middle of it or something, those are the things you might want to work on. But just get used to having that camera there, to talking to that camera. Number 2 is think about to whom you are talking. Now, when I'm looking at a camera, and I'll admit the first time I ever was in front of a camera, it did seem a little strange. But what I imagine is that this is a portal, and on the other side of that portal is my best friend, maybe several of my best friends. Because let's face it, anybody who's watching your video pretty much is either enjoying it or they've already clicked out. If they don't like it, they're not going to watch it anyway. So remember to whom you are speaking. Have that in your mind. Get this mental image so you're not talking to a camera, to a machine, but you're talking to a person. And now this brings me to my final and third point, and this is really the most important, and that is have something helpful or relevant to say. That will take so much pressure off of you. Because, see, I hear a lot of people say, oh, well, you know, I sound so hicky when I talk, or, well, I look so goofy. Look, I've got a big nose, crazy hair, and in a swimsuit, I look like the Pillsbury Doughboy. But none of that matters. What matters is somebody needs to know how to look comfortable on camera. How do you know that, Kevin? Well, actually, I got a phone call just a few weeks ago from a doctor in Austin, Texas. He'd seen one of my videos online, and he called and said, Kevin, I watched one of your videos, and I'm trying to do videos of my own, and I don't look natural. Do you have some kind of a course that you could send me that would help me out with this? Well, here's your course. That'll be $5,000. You just pay me when you get around to it. But anyway, have something helpful to say. See, that takes all the pressure off of you. Then it doesn't matter what you look like or necessarily if you're professional in your presentation. It's, are you giving something of value? I mean, think of it this way. If you were walking down the street past somebody's house and you looked in the living room window, because you're that kind of person, and you see this family sitting there and they're watching TV and they're also happy, and you notice that there's flames coming out of the second-story window, would you go, you know, I would knock on the door and give them this bit of information, but, you know, I sound so hicky and I look so... No, you would knock on the door and say, excuse me, you might want to know your house is on fire. This might be helpful information to you. Well, that's the focus you have when you're talking on camera. Think about what it is that people need to hear and keep that in mind. That it's not about you, it's about helping other people, and you'll be amazed at how much that relaxes you and helps you with your presentation. And yes, be sincere, genuinely try to give something of value. I'm giving you something right now. This is an example that hopefully will help people who are wondering, well, how can I look more comfortable on camera? So keep those 3 things in mind. First of all, as far as the camera, get used to it. Number 2, remember to whom you are speaking. And third, have something relevant or helpful to say. And of course, practice, practice, practice. That always helps. I hope this has helped you. If you have any more questions, feel free to email me, Kevin Clay, kevinclay.com. You can sign up for all my updates at kevinclaycreative.com. Got a nice little opt-in form there. And look forward to talking with you again.